Yeah. You still there, huh, Craig? Hold up, we're gonna take a put.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, we about to.
Hey man, y'all know what time it is, man. Say, man, I got my boy coming up here, man. Say, but look, this what we gonna do, man. See, look, we ain't got no regular people online, man. We ain't got no regular people. This ain't no regular Joes. This ain't none of that. Man, we got my boy East Solid right here, man. Say,
East Solid, baby, 365. Check me out.
And somebody say, man, 25 flat down in Angola, man. We've been hearing all the stories, man. We hearing all the stories, man. Say, homie, what's your guy right? What's your guy name right? We got on the line with it that's still down there, man.
Yeah, this Craig, man.
That's Craig right there. Tell him where you from, Craig.
I'm out the Calio Project, Guilford.
How long we did in Angola together, bro?
26 years.
Bro.
26 years, side by side, bro.
Where you at, Dan? You still there, huh?
You say you been in Angola how long?
Yeah, I'm still here. 26 years.
26 years.
26. Got out March 25th, 2020.
Yeah.
The best day of my life.
Now look, I got my boy right here from Angola. Tell him where you from, dog. How long you been in the pen?
Talk to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a country boy from up north in Winfield.
Yeah.
Down 41 summer.
Yeah. Angola, Louisiana State Penitentiary, baby.
41? Who this is?
Yeah, he that's D. That's D. You gonna know who he is. I'm gonna tell you who that you gonna know. Yeah. Yeah, tell him how long you was in Angola. You been in Angola?
Yeah. 41 years.
Hold up. The thing keep going up.
I did 26 in Angola, went to David Wade, went to Winfield for 14, back to David Wade, and came here to 17.
Yeah, we can barely hear you, School.
Yeah, we gotta talk a little. Ask him what you wanna ask him, though.
Yeah, man.
Down 41, 4 different facilities. Did 26 in Angola.
Yeah, man, that's some hard time, man. That's hard time, man, to just see.
Tell him how you watched me grow up in that bitch, huh, bro?
Yeah, watch me grow up from a little pup to a big G soldier. Yeah. You can see
bro.
Yeah, I don't think he was ever a pup in that bitch. He come out biting.
For real.
He had that fire in his eyes, and you could tell from the spirit that he had that, there's going to be something special and strong about him. That's why I always stood back and watched him and admired his strength. And his inner look, which was a rarity for a lot of youngsters at that time, and unfortunately still remains to be true. So many of them not focused.
Yeah.
That outside go drown him out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't hear him on that?
Not from that phone. You can hear him on one.
How you want to do it?
Call the one that's on that phone, freeway.
Yeah, you on Messenger. You got Messenger?
Baby, go through that like
Shit, man. The looming question is, man.
But look, okay, he could call. Man, look, just get off of there and call my number right quick.
Call blow no.
Yeah.
Oh, just leave him on there. We just make do.
All right, come on with it. He got some questions for you.
Man, everybody want to know was Lil Boosie in protective custody down in Angola?
Was Lil Boosie in protective custody?
Wow, can he call in on this song? So if he the one we interview him, we can hang him up. Yeah, we don't need him here.
Well, I'm gonna answer that question. He gonna tell you something else about the Boosie, about the other thing.
About.
I don't know nothing about none of that.
He said, hold up.
I don't know nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, hold up.
I just hear
Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, man, say, man, you already know, man. We just trying to figure out, man, right now, man, we got a major topic out here, man. And the major topic is, man, cause we don't really know how everything run down there in Louisiana. We don't know how things going, man, but say, man, cause everybody, you know, right now everybody talking about Louisiana. Cause we got Lil Boosie, we got Terrence Williams, and everybody saying that, you know, Lil Boosie was on PC and things of this nature.
Well, look, I'm gonna just go ahead and get straight to it.
Yeah,
You
let
can't,
us know about
all right, I grew up in Angola. 9,125 days I grew up in Angola. There's no such thing as PC in Angola. So no Boosie,
such thing.
No such thing. So people talking about Boosie was on PC and all that. He wasn't on PC. It's no such thing. Now, you got what you call weak cell blocks, and you got what you call weak dormitories. But there's no such thing as PC in Angola. So we can set the record straight overall. I grew up there, 9,125 days. If you talk about going to PC in Angola, they gonna put your ass in a dungeon. You gonna be right there in a dungeon around some niggas who know how to throw shit, and gonna still fuck with. The niggas make dog guns and everything. So if you check out wherever you go at, if niggas looking for you in Angola, they gonna find you. So no, technically, the dude wasn't on PC.
So not technically, cause see all that technically and I. So it's either he was or he wasn't. Ain't no technically he wasn't. Ain't no either he was or he wasn't.
So you gotta understand I ain't Angola ran. But when you come to that with a when you come to like many celebrities and come through Angola. So when you come through Angola with a celebrity status, the first thing he gonna do is put you in the cell. That's the first thing he gonna do. He gonna keep you away from everybody because he don't want you influencing nobody. He don't want you bribing the deputies or the officers. So he gonna put you there. They put him back there at Camp J Bass unit. Now in Angola, we consider that a weak unit because like you got the cells back there, Shark unit, Cool, Gator. That's why you go. That's lockdown. That's the bottom of the pit right there. When you go to Camp J, that part of Camp J. So what they use is what we call the weak dome. They're the ones that go to the cells and feed those dudes because they can't come out the cells because they considered too dangerous.
So it sounded like he was in protective custody.
So temporarily,
he was on the weak side.
And temporarily, they not by his choice, not by the borough county, the board. He do that. He gonna put you away from everybody around them vicious niggas because he don't want you to link up with them niggas and really make moves. So that's how that really went in the penitentiary about that.
So
and I'm talking about in Angola. I can't speak on no satellite or nothing like that.
No. We asking about Boosie and Angola. We ain't asking about no other jail. Listen, all these people, all they care about was Boosie and Angola. Because from my impression, the gangster Williams nigga, he talking like he was in Angola with Boosie.
I don't remember gangster, but I thought he was in the field. I don't remember him being in Angola. I can't say if he was.
Just Craig, man. I'm from out of Cali.
From out the U.
Terrence ain't never been to Angola. He was in the federal penitentiary.
Okay.
Boosie was not in no protective custody. Boosie was put over there for influence because of his influence. And because of who he was.
See, that's what we asking. See, that's what we asking. Okay, there we go.
When you put somebody like him, Mystical was in that situation too. C-Murder also. You can't put them in population because they're a threat to security. First of all, they have money, they have people on the outside where they could do things. The guards gonna be coming up to them because they're celebrities.
So
and they're gonna do what they want them to do.
And eventually they let them come out the cells and they let them venture off in the population. He got into the Votech school and he got himself out of there.
They ease them into it to see, because they don't want them free people like going to them. They put them around free people that's seasoned.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Right. So that was Boosie's situation, bro. No, there's no, like you say, there's no such thing as protective custody in Angola. The only protective custody camp they have in Louisiana is David Wade.
That's the only.
They have a facility where they send police, judges, lawyers, dudes like that. That's protective custody. All the other camps, you running. If you going from camp to camp, you going to them weak camps. They have C block. Camp E Eagle, that's a weak camp. Dudes run back there. They all the weak people backed up. they get along, everything fine back up. You know, some shit happens back there because a nigga gonna sneak, a strong nigga gonna sneak back.
Nah, man. I just wanted to clear the air for the Boosie fans, man. I'm a Boosie fan, and
Right, Boosie's solid, bro.
Yeah, I know. I'm a Boosie fan, man.
Now, you know what, man? I think that's what the whole world want to hear, man. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about it is, when you got people come out here, man, people can put dirt on your name all day.
All day, bro.
People put dirt on your name all day. But
just one thing, brother.
Yeah, so just to sit here with you, you did 26 years, he did 25. My guy, he got 41 years flat down there right now. And they letting it be known, like, nah, man, Boosie wasn't never on no goddamn PC.
And see, instead of niggas arguing about who the toughest nigga on the slave ship, let's argue about how we gonna come together and reach back and get brothers like this here from out there who in that bitch for 41 years. Life without parole for something he ain't do. That's what we need to talk about. A lot of niggas in Angola in that penitentiary right now, in prison across America.
You one of them, nigga. You did 25
years because I kept my mouth shut. The people trying to make me lie rat on people. They put 6 photographs over there and told me to just pick somebody. Just pick one of these dudes and they'll let me go.
All you had to do was just pick somebody.
All I had to do was just pick somebody. Check my case, 94-5632, Eric Brown, East Solid, baby, 365. Did it, 9,125 days. You heard me? Man. Tell them how we met, Craig.
All day.
Say how you met little East Solid, Greg?
Coming through the door in the pen with a big bush on his head.
With a big bush on his head.
With a big bush on his head.
With a big bush.
He come through the door. Oh, I see Charlie Brown there, but I'm Charlie, but I ain't no live, you know, with the complex, you know.
Yeah, it wasn't the complex, that just wasn't my name, you heard me? Yeah, that's all. They thought it was a complex, but I said, look, if you got a pop belly, you want me to call you pop belly? No, that ain't your name. So if I'm short, I don't need you to remind me I'm short. I've been short all my life. My name E, nigga. That's how I felt. You did? Don't try to describe me. You know what I mean? I felt like, nigga, my name E. Your name so-and-so, not pop belly. So don't call me short or little. But they was calling them homosexuals that shit too, so I was catching that shit. So I was on my shit. 16, 17 years old, I had to be on my shit. You couldn't let niggas say anything out their mouth to you. You had to catch that shit.
This was the thing. This is a little brother that's coming in the penitentiary at 17 years old. You know what he looked like to these dudes that's been in here all these years, that's doing all the shit they doing, you know, raping niggas, killing niggas, you know, dudes get killed on the regular, you know. And he come through there at 17, he ain't go to no weak block. He comes straight down the walk, in the main prison, Pine Tree.
They call that the wild
side. Coming at this ready. I'm talking about ready the next day. You know, challenge this dude. There you go. He a big dog. He the man in the prison. You know. Everybody know there you go. Huh?
So Greg, let me ask you: how many inmates do Angola have?
About 5,000 each.
Yeah, 5,000.
About 5.
It went up to 6,000 now since we left.
How many?
It was 5,000 who was settled.
How many acres of land is it?
18,000, huh? 18,000. You farm that. We were farming that every day. Okra. Everything.
So 18,000 acres. That's really a small city, a little old small city, a small town.
Right. Got his own zip code.
Out of that 5,000, almost 6,000 population, what percentage is black?
Probably about.
I would say 80%.
80% black.
80% black.
What's the youngest age that Angola accept?
Well, it was 17. I don't know if they're taking 16 years olds now. And putting them in Camp J. But they don't let it, if you're a juvenile, they don't let you down the walk.
So let me ask you
They don't put you down the walk as a juvenile. But insisted.
So if you, most people who go to Angola, do they leave? Do they parole home, or do they die there?
They die there.
Damn.
But I see a change. I'm gonna share this with y'all. I see a change in dudes getting out. Because at one time, you didn't see nobody pack their stuff and go home.
That was a rarity, bro.
What the fuck?
You know,
You see somebody pack their
you
shit and
didn't
go
see
home,
nobody.
the first thing dudes was doing, man, what case he used, bro? How he did that? How he pulled that shit off? Because the warden said one year, 85% of us was gonna die there. Then he came back and he said 95% of us gonna die there. And two of my brothers died there, blood brothers, same mama, same daddy.
So
bro.
let me ask you something, Greg.
Yeah.
How old was you when you were sentenced?
I was 29.
And if you don't mind me asking, what was your charge? What was your crime?
It was manslaughter.
And how much time did you receive?
60 years.
On a manslaughter?
God damn.
Yeah.
Man, what the fuck?
You talking about Louisiana now?
Listen at this here. Listen at this here. The initial thing they did was quad bill me and try to give me life.
On a manslaughter?
You hear me? Use my past
That's impossible.
crimes.
Look,
They use my past crimes to enhance my sentence.
to enhance, hold on.
Enhance it as a.
That don't even make
got 10
sense.
years.
That don't even make
I would
sense.
have got 10 years.
Homie, that don't even make sense. The charge, listen to me. Say, man, the charge a man with manslaughter, only to enhance, that don't even make sense.
Yeah, but my lawyer got it down to 30 years, and I did 26 on it. I had 30 flat, and they gave me a parole date. I did 26 flat years on it for defending myself.
God damn. So how many young brothers you see come to prison went to prison in Angola and got action at getting a reduced sentence, or got action at getting an overturned sentence, but they get caught up into the prison life, or they get caught up into having to survive, so they miss that time frame on filing the appeals and getting in the law library? How many young brothers get trapped up into that?
Too many.
I would say at least 70% of them, bro.
70%.
Eric?
Too many.
You right.
About 70%.
Big homie say too many. Too many.
Let me show you something. The law library consists of certain dudes that you knew that frequented that. And it was the same people. So I know they have more people than that. Everybody else sitting back doing whatever the fuck they doing. You know.
So,
and they're not worried about going home on a case until it hit them and damn, I'm still in this bitch, you know. But they thinking about something gonna happen, the lawyer gonna get them out. See how Eric was in that law library? Eric was a legal aid counsel.
yeah.
You know, to come from where he came from, 17 years old, he was a legal counsel, bro. He knew the law, and he helped dudes. He helped dudes get out. He helped dudes get reduced sentences, and he got himself out. Even his attorney. What her name was? The black girl, Eric.
Yeah, Mummy. Yeah, talking about Ibrahim.
Money. Yeah. You had to tell her what to file sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, because you was into your law book.
So we got 3 Angola veterans on the line.
3.
So you mean to tell me, man, most of the guys in Angola, they got a shot at getting their case overturned or getting their time reduced if they just go study that law?
Yeah, you can find something.
You're gonna find an error. Because Louisiana
you can find something.
Louisiana is so, look, in the 1800s, I'm convicted. 2 jurors found me not guilty. See, murder under the same thing. 1,500 of us across the state. Louisiana was the only state in America that was allowing you to get convicted and sentenced to life without parole when 2 juries found you not guilty.
It's double jeopardy. Can't
2
God
juries found me
dang.
not guilty, but I was convicted of murder and armed robbery, sentenced to life without parole plus 30 years.
That's predatory prosecution.
No murder weapon, no eyewitness, no statements for me, no fingerprints, nothing. No, and 2 juries found me not guilty, but yet I'm considered a convicted murderer. That's Louisiana for you. And if I would have been in Texas, if I'd have been in California, New York, if I'd have been in anywhere across the country, I'd have never been convicted.
Anywhere but Louisiana and Washington.
Louisiana and Washington.
And Washington.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me
Which is only Washington now, because
Yes,
Louisiana
yeah.
passed
But
a
see,
couple.
even in Washington, see, the only difference, the distinguishable difference between Washington and us was the fact that even in Washington, you couldn't get life without parole.
So let me ask this to my man that's still off in Angola.
Yeah.
Is it anybody in Angola, man, that feel like Boosie owe him something, that he should do more, that he should send some back, or is it more that he should be doing on his platform?
Well, they have one particular one who always had his back on a couple of things that really kind of promoted him, gave him a helping hand and steered him in the right direction. And when he first got started. In fact, he shouted him out a couple of his songs, but unfortunately, he looked like he kind of got away from him for whatever reasons. He's not really, and this is my take on it, because I fuck with the other dude close hand, and I don't think he really reaches back like he should. In fact, I know he's not. But yeah, we got that particular one and probably a couple others, that was there for him, provided some input or kept him along the way, and he's not playing the forward with him.
I got you. Is he aware of they of their concerns or better for words, or they displeasure?
I imagine so, without a doubt. But what I'm always sure dudes and boys is attention to him at some point in line in the past couple of years,
Well, yeah, man.
But let me go back. Go ahead.
No. I'm really just a loss for words, man. I'm really just a fan of Boosie. In hopes of clearing my nigga name. And if we can, make right whatever need to be right with the real ones down there that offer them aid, guidance, protections, instructions, and directions when he was in a time of duress and distress, right? So yeah. I think everything probably just a miscommunication or lack of communication, man. So real niggas do real things, and I know Boosie got to be a real one, so he go do what's real, right? Niggas just need to be presented with the opportunity to make things right when he done been wrong.
Nah, real talk, man.
Yeah, real talk.
And what you said, man, cause we not just fans, man. We somebody just for right. We for right, man. You
Real
know what
talk.
I'm saying?
So it's like this, homie, like
for right.
niggas out there who been in the pen, niggas who been in Angola, and we say we love these dudes that we left behind, then I would be remiss. It's imperative that if we come out here and we get straight to reach back and see what we can do. You got many organizations that we established from inside the institution on the outside that's doing good positive things and really reaching back, bro. So it ain't nothing to go support them organizations if you don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? The Louisiana Parole Project, one of them. The Innocent Project in New Orleans, one of them. They really helping dudes get up out of there, man.
Nah, you know what, homie?
Really.
What I'm so happy
Parole
about.
Project helped me get out. Eric helped you.
Yeah.
You went to the Parole Project.
For real. So we ain't worried about who the baddest nigga, who the baddest slave on the slave.
But see, that's what
Right.
I want to say, man.
all that.
And that's what I'm happy we
There's
cleared
definitely
up
got
today.
a lot of old soldiers dying in here because they don't really have the means or the network, the support, know how to network or have a support system of any kind out there, and given the number of years that they've been confined, 30, 40, 50, 55 and counting years, these dudes are, they over there at these infirmaries and other places they have up there, and some of them are still in population, they still need a helping hand out there. They need somebody to plead their case.
Shit.
To go to the place of witness.
Tell him about Point Lookout, man, before you go. Tell him about Point Lookout, bro.
Well, they got 2 Point Lookouts now.
I thought they had 3, not since I left.
Oh, okay, 3 where they
That's how
probably
many
do.
dudes. That's and Point Lookout is Angola, Louisiana State Penitentiary's own cemetery. You only had one, now you got 3 cemeteries. That's how many dudes dying up there, man. Wrongfully convicted, overly charged, and everything, man. So that's something that needs to be addressed. The 10-2 issue is in the Supreme Court right now in the United States. And that's how people be saying, well, man, how you know Charleston? I don't know Charleston from social media like everybody do. I know Charleston in person, in real life. I knew Charleston before we even knew each other. You see what I'm saying? But we need, and this, I gotta say this. I would be remiss if I didn't say this, man. I want y'all to hear me clearly with this. See that visiting shit? That's where the people come visit at in Angola. When you go visit up there, you know who we seeing? The majority of the people. We don't see no nigga out here that's saying gang gang. We don't see no nigga who talking about they love us and they fuck with us and they they go do see what they go do. They ain't putting no money on our book. They ain't trying to get no lawyers for niggas. You see what I'm saying? The majority of the people that's in them that come up there to support us is black women, bro. And that's the truth.
There's black women.
Black women was coming up there supporting us, holding us down while we was going through that. So I'll be remiss, man, if I didn't give him a shout out in this as well, but because dudes in there dying right now, man. For nothing, wrongfully convicted. They in there dying, but they need our help. But we arguing over dumb shit, man.
And people say, well, what law did he change?
So when the Miller versus Alabama, so this is all fact. Now hold up, everybody know this. Whatever I say, law. This said fact. The Miller versus Alabama case came out, right? Brian Stevenson, I was instrumental with getting him into Angola and talking to all of this is documented fact. Attorney Brian Stevenson, who won the Miller versus Alabama case, I got him into Angola to come talk to all the juvenile. I ain't go sell. I got him in to come talk to everybody who's under 18 when we got life without parole, right? And so he showed me how you win cases in the U.S. Supreme Court. That man won that, so big shout out to Brian Stevenson. So now, but in the process of that, it was a struggle. So we needed signatures. We needed people on the outside on the street to sign petitions to say, hey, man, they think even if we was guilty of the crime that we deserve another change. So when people was trying to sign, I'm talking about our own family members wasn't signing that petition, man. And the lawyer had already told me, Brian Stevens told me, that one of the only ways to win in the U.S. Supreme Court, you got to have support by the people, by society. And so one of the names that signed that amicus brief was this dude, Charleston White, bro.
Nobody talks about that.
Nobody talks. It was this dude right here. A lot of us that's home today, that's because this dude and many others supported that when we needed signatures, we needed that. And a lot of people, even family members, didn't want to sign it, bro.
And shout out to ICANN, Incarcerated Children Advocacy Network, campaign Fair Sentencing for Youth, Texas Can Care, the Texas Criminal Justice Coalition. So we spent 3 years, man, back to back, doing a national convening, going to Washington, D.C., spending a whole week on Capitol Hill, talking to policy makers, policy analysts, congressional aid, congressional members. So I think over the course of 3 years, man, we actually sat down and worked with and met with and got the support of over 50 U.S. congressional members to eventually get the law, juvenile life without parole, abolished in this country after the Supreme Court ruled that it was unconstitutional to send kids to die in prison. Up until then, 2016, it was only 3 countries on the face of this earth that would do that. North Korea, Sudan, and the United States of America. So I never knew once I was doing that one day me and this guy paths would cross, and we've been locked in ever since, man.
That's real. Matter of fact, you hooked me up with the dude who got me started in the trucking business. So if you got your CDL, you in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, are you willing to work? Come on out here. We got something for you. If you got your own truck and driver, come on out here. We got some contracts for you. We got some plugs, man. Link us up. That's what it's about.
And you know what, man? I'm happy that y'all said that because we can get on this internet and talk about all the fucking war stories in the penitentiary all goddamn day. We can talk about all that. But who can talk about somebody that ain't never been to prison? Let's get that first, get that understood. Charleston never been to prison. He never been to prison. For somebody that never been to prison to say, you know what? Man, we got to do something about this. That means a lot. And that says a lot to somebody like me who been to prison. And I'm saying to myself, why the fuck I want to get on the internet and talk about how tough I was
in prison.
And I want to talk
how tough it is to stay out of prison. Once you done been to prison.
I don't want that. I could easily look. You got the brother came on here and talked about my like every niggas know me. Like I grew up there, so I could be out here with that rah-rah shit, because I did it. A lot of shit that these rappers rap about in this song, I lived that shit, did it. You see what I'm saying? But I refuse to come out here and advocate that shit and let them youngsters think that shit was cool, what I've been through, bro. Because it wasn't. I wasted 9,125 days out of my life, bro. I lost a lot in that place, man.
Say, and to my brother on the phone, man, shoot me a hookup, man, so we can pay some tithes your way, man.
Yeah, you heard him?
Both we want to pay some tithes y'all way, man.
Nah, real talk, homie. Man, that's 41 years, man, down.
41 years,
that's 41 years, man, and he's still going strong. But this is what we talk about when we say, what is the message, right? What is the message? Is the message to glorify the prison system? Hell no. We can't glorify something that's destroying us every day, homie. We can't glorify that. You know what I'm saying? So with me saying that is, nobody looks at what we doing, man. We got somebody named E. We got Charleston. Man, ain't nobody doing what we doing, homie. When it's saying that we got to give back to those individuals that's down there right now with no support, homie.
No support.
With no support. And I'm gonna be honest with you. It's real because Charleston is more into kids. And he into kids, homie. So to get him to be passionate about helping out incarcerated individuals, homie, say, man, it's really deep, homie.
Let me just say this.
It's really deep.
I got a sincere belief, man, that those that's closest to the problem is closest to the solution. Yeah. And who more closest to the problem than the niggas in prison and coming home from prison?
Facts, homie.
Who more closest to the problem? So they're the closest to the solution. Most young niggas don't meet real niggas till they go to prison. They don't meet a real nigga till they go to prison, homie. And that real nigga don't never get to come home. That real nigga, that you see me? Real man, most young niggas don't meet a real nigga till he go to prison, homie. So we trying to get the real niggas to come on home, and yeah, we can prevent a lot of this shit, homie. If the real niggas come home and get in the movement with us, homie. So I call it redemption. So when I look at Lil E and them, homie, this is when I hear you guys. Even when I look at Tookie Williams, that's what what redemption, homie. That's what the word redemption. Righting your wrong.
Nah, real talk, man. Right. And just to piggyback off what Charleston just said, homie. And they wonder why Charleston said, Dewberry, come on, let's do this. Well, the reason why is because when I did 18 years, I never fumbled the rock. I don't know what it's like to fuck with no boys. A lot of people can't say that. I don't know what it's like to do number one thing. Stay solid, get game, come home, and do what I'm doing. If I could get more niggas that's solid just like me and say, man, you know what? Man, we got to change the dynamic of this bullshit. We can hear all the fake shit all day. We can hear all the tough stories all day. Man, when we gonna start getting some real individuals that made a mistake when they were young? A lot of real niggas made mistakes when they young because we was honoring shit we had no knowledge of. So we gave 1,000% loyalty to shit we didn't have no knowledge of. Only to be bamboozled. To wake up and realize, nigga, nah, man, I can change the game. My thing is, I can change the world. I know that's the dumbest shit in the world to say, but I just believe I can change the motherfucking world because I want to be able to get real niggas. They say they real niggas, right? I want to get real niggas to be able to come on. Hey, man, let's make a movement, man. Let's make a quality movement. Stop glorifying prison, my nigga. Let's talk about what we can do to get these real niggas out that bitch, man. What we gonna do to get these niggas out of prison, homie?
Skip, that ain't no dumb shit you said about you feel you could change the world. That's an optimistic statement, and that's something you believe in your heart. That's who you are, brother. And I feel like, all of us are in a position to try to put something together with, a program. Like, all right, gangs and bullshit, they talking about bullshit. Like, Why y'all don't talk about a program y'all can put together to help these brothers get out of prison?
Well, that's the proposal.
Anything to help dudes that's out already that's struggling, because reintegration back into this society is not easy after doing over 20 years.
Boosie, gangster.
Because you program,
all us got people in the penitentiary.
We had to reprogram our minds.
Check this out, Greg. Boosie, gangster. Yeah. All us got people right there in that penitentiary that we love, bro. That we say we care about, bro. You know what I'm saying? They dying in there, man. I just got a phone call today. I can't even say his name, but I can't even say his name, bro. It got me fucked up. You know, a solid one. Soldier, man. Yeah. For 40-something years. You know? So Boosie, gangster. Let's do that, man. Yeah. We got the plugs, man. Y'all know what's happening down there, bro. Y'all know what's happening in Louisiana in them penitentiaries, bro. Let's use this opportunity to reach back and do that, man.
Man, that's what it's all about, bro.
Yeah, we have this program in Barrow. Who run that? The white boy Andrew, right?
Man, he came to prison with a life without parole sentence. He sucked the game up like everybody else, bro. He came out and he implemented that shit, bro. And he really reaching back, but it's a white dude.
And
that's what I'm saying. It's a white dude.
We need to do the same thing.
That's what I'm saying.
We need to take his game. We need to take his game and duplicate it.
Yeah.
And let me show you something, brother.
And he'll support that.
He really helping. He not just
he helped me.
He not faking with it, you know.
He helped me come on. Yeah. So Booze, you can reach out to the Louisiana Parole Project, bro. They doing real work for them brothers in there. They helped me come home, man.
Big shouts out to them. Andrew is, I love him, bro, for real.
Yeah. Nah, real.
For what he doing.
White
Shout
dude.
out to Andrew, man.
So a white dude doing it for us. A white dude,
and then
man.
he sets you up with a job and let you move on and live it.
Man, that's what's up, man.
What more can you ask for?
Well,
man, whatever you need, they have programs to help you learn how to use technology and how to deal with different situations. If you need, Medicaid or whatever, they're gonna help you get that. They help you with everything, bro.
Nah, real talk, homie. Man, we got like almost 4,000 people tuned in to this situation right here, man. So we getting the message out. Just know that right now it's almost like 4,000 people that's sitting here listening to what we saying. And I'm hoping that out of them 4,000 people that's listening, they understand they understand the realness that we really serving. It's not none that's food gazing. This not nothing but none of that. We got to the point. Boosie was never on PC.
He was never
That's
on
the
PC.
number one thing we got on here to let everybody know.
They lying.
Boosie was never on PC.
And that comes straight from Angola.
That comes straight from Angola. This not coming, hey man, this come from vets of Angola. They vets.
They down there right now.
They down there right now, and they want to make that clear. Boosie was never, ever on PC, homie. Never.
But they also want to make clear we out here bullshitting with our platform that we can be talking about way more other shit in Angola than Boosie being in PC. They say they need a lifeline, man. So let's throw them a lifeline, man. Let's throw them a lifeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we talking about Angola, everybody. Let's throw a lifeline down there, baby.
Goddamn right.
Build it up, gangster. Build it up, Boosie.
Angola, baby. Where y'all at? Where you at, Boosie? Gangster, what's happening? I got the key to the city too, baby. Look me up. Titus, you know me, Boosie. What's happening? You know what's happening, man. Let's do it, bro.
Put it together and help these brothers.
Bro. You got dudes that you love in there, man. I got dudes in I love. All of us got that, man. Let's pull them dudes out there, because they dying, bro. 2 of my brothers died there for real. This shit ain't no play. They died enough for real.
For real.
And I just got a phone call about another soldier, bro. They dying for real, man. Yeah. So fuck who the baddest nigga on the slave ship, because that's a slave plant. Yeah. That's Angola's a real live slave plantation, bro.
Got a history of it. Got a mean history. Say they got a mean history.
They was killing us. They had a saying: if you escape, when they shot and killed my brother, they had a saying that if you black, you don't come back. That was the saying. But when the white dudes escaped, they was bringing them back alive when they catch them. But when the black dudes escaped, they felt like, nigga, you wasn't supposed to be smart enough to figure your way out of here. And they was killing them because they didn't want you to come back and say nothing.
Say, man. These are words from those individuals that's been in Angola. We be hearing all the stories. We know about everything that's going on. Hey, man, I want to give a shout out to Boosie, homie. You know why? Because if it weren't for Boosie, we wouldn't be having this conversation about Angola. And not only that, now we bringing awareness to what's going on down there, homie. We bringing real awareness, homie. And we gonna do something, homie. I don't give a damn what we do. We gonna do something.
And I want to apologize, because I swear, I was saying there wasn't no innocent niggas in jail. But shit, man, we got some real live testimonies, man, of some real live innocent people in prison for crimes that they did not commit. I couldn't imagine, homie. So, if nothing else, man, we brought some awareness to the Innocence Project.
Thanks, homie.
And that's what my platform is about. Look me up, man. Eastside365 on Instagram. Check out my YouTube page, Eric Brown, Eastside365, baby. I'm gonna bring you more and more of this shit here, man. Cause this shit needs to be exposed, man.
So right now today, how many juvenile lifers we got?
Right now, the juvenile life, because of the Miller issue, right now, they abolished automatic life without parole. A juvenile can still get life without parole in certain states. That's in certain states, but it can't be automatic. When I went there at 16 years old, when I got convicted of murder, the only sentence that the judge had that he was able to sentence me legally was life without parole. So now we done got a crack in the door, man. We got a crack in the door. So the organizations and the brothers and the people down there and the sisters that's down there making moves, they need our support, they need our help, man. And we saying we giving all these shout outs on these radio on these songs and shit, but we ain't really doing nothing physically. Them dudes need physical help right now. They dying right now.
Right.
As we speak, bro.
Nah, real talk, homie.
You know,
right.
That's my heart go out to. I can't never forget where I come from, where I did 9,125 days at. I'll never forget that, man. I'll never forget them brothers in there.
Man, I laid there and watched my brothers die there, bro. Brother Q, just, I watch him. It take a toll on you, bro, watching them dudes die.
Damn.
And
that's reality,
it's steadily going on, but I feel they making progress with this innocent, like you said, the Innocence Project and this parole project and the first 72 and all these programs. I think they're making progress with helping dudes get out. Each day I see a post on Instagram from them all trying somebody getting out. And that's good, but we need more. We need more. I want to give a shout out to Boosie too, bro. I love you. I love you, brother. Use your platform to try to help these brothers, bro. Look back and think about what you went through instead of, what's going on out here with the bullshit. That's bullshit what he talking about.
When I used to work on dudes' cases, bro, see what you just said? When I was working on dudes' cases in them, and a dude would come back to the pen, and the first thing I was like, but what happened? And you know what I gathered? When all of them would tell me about how hard it is out here and all the things I was in, you know the one thing that I kept coming back to seeing, realizing? That when dudes was overcoming their life sentences or them 60 years, 100 years, and it was coming back out here, after a few months, they forgot about that pain in that cell. They forgot about that. They forgot about them nights that mama had to travel all the way up there. Or the nights that the days that they missed, they daughters or their sons taking their first step. They forgot about that, bro, and they get too comfortable out here. Just remember that pain, man. Just remember how you felt.
And not to just throw you out there and say, shout out to my nigga George Toker. The goddamn Toker, where
what's
you at,
that
baby?
The chicken, baby?
Hey, goddamn George Toker, where you at, man?
Man, what's that, the chicken?
Yeah,
chicken
man,
don't be mad. We did buku years in the pen together. What's that?
Yeah, goddamn George Toker, man, down there, that Angola boy, man. Man, I just want to appreciate y'all boys for tapping in, man.
Real talk, man.
I'll probably spend another week, homie, trying to, I'm gonna spend another week trying to get at y'all boys, man. So, we jump back on the airwaves Tuesday. So, man, I'm gonna kick y'all off. Y'all gonna kick us back off Tuesday, man. So I'm gonna have E come back on the airwaves. We gonna talk about it on Spotify, Pandora, and all that other shit, man. So, y'all stay tuned in and locked in. We're bringing it right back Tuesday, man, on the Game Related Podcast.
And guess what? We the only one that can be able to bring it real. That way.
Yeah, the Game Related Podcast, man.
Yeah, man, I told y'all, man, we gonna bring something to y'all that ain't nobody ever brought to y'all, man. Number realness, number solidness, number.
We had 4,000 there, 2,000 here.
Man, that's and say, man, I don't know what to say, man. They say we taking over the world. I told them I didn't believe them.
That's what we need to do.
We need to take over.
Our mind to take over.
Yeah. We got to take over, man. So with that being said, man, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to my guy, East Solid, man. You know what I'm saying?
Big shout out, fuck with me, East Solid 365, baby. Free my people in Angola, homie.
Yeah, man. So,
and free your people, too, because I know you got people that's locked up, too, man.
Nah, man. So y'all know what time it is, man. Say, man, great movie, man. Game applied, mean elevation, man. We ain't trying to hear nothing. Y'all know we ain't stopping. With that being said, hey, shout out to my boy, Joe Blow. Let's go.